Imagine waking up tomorrow and every satellite orbiting Earth has stopped working. Your phone still turns on. The internet hasn't completely vanished. But within minutes, you begin noticing that something is very wrong. Your Maps app loads, but your blue dot is drunk. It freezes, jumps streets, or vanishes. Because GPS isn't just for road trips. It's the invisible heartbeat of positioning and time. Those satellites beam nanosecond precise clocks that tell your phone where you are and tell entire networks when to act. Aircraft feel it fast. Modern airliners still fly and talk to air traffic control. But satellite navigation, those ultra-accurate tracks across oceans' polar routes, goes dark. Pilots lean harder on ground-based beacons, inertial systems, and radar vectors. It's safe, but less efficient. Expect delays, longer routes, and crowded skies around the beacons that still work. Out at sea, ships lose satellite positioning and satellite communications. Big vessels switch to inertial navigation, gyro compasses, and coastal radio aids. In the middle of the ocean, they can still plot and steer, but it's slower, less precise, and messaging home becomes patchy. Some remote crews go quiet. Weather gets blinder. Modern forecasts depend on fleets of orbiting eyes, scanning clouds, oceans, and the energy of the atmosphere. We still have balloons, ground radar, and surface stations, but the global picture turns fuzzy. Hurricane tracks widen, storm warnings arrive with more maybe. Back on land, your satellite TV is gone. That dish on the roof? Black screen. Satellite phones and backhaul links that feed remote villages, research stations, oil platforms. Many fall silent. In cities with fiber and ground microwave, the internet limps along. Here's the twist. You might notice navigation glitches before you notice time. GPS isn't only a map, it's a metronome. Banks timestamp trades. Cell towers sync handoffs. Power grids keep phase with it. Lose that, and backup atomic clocks kick in. For a while. Some networks drift. Packet loss creeps. Financial systems flag mismatched timestamps. Engineers scramble to resync with local clocks and terrestrial time sources. Emergency response gets harder. Satellites track wildfires, floods, volcanic ash, and storm surge from space. Without them, responders depend more on aircraft overflights, ground reports, and slower data. We still respond, but the early picture is blurrier, and that can cost hours. Governments and militaries feel the shock everywhere. Secure satellite comms, reconnaissance, missile warning, navigation, all degraded or dark. Forces fall back to line-of-sight radios, fiber, and pre-planned procedures. It works, but it's less flexible and more localized. Strategy slows to the speed of the ground. And yet, not everything stops. Fiber optic cables keep roaring under oceans. Terrestrial radio and microwave links still hop signals across skylines. Air traffic control radars sweep. VOR beacons hum. Subways run. Most apps still load over ground networks, but the edges fray. Flights stack up. Shipping schedules slip. TV channels vanish. Rural clinics can't call a specialist. Farmers lose satellite-guided tractors that sow in perfectly straight lines. Construction sites can't stake to centimeter accuracy. Surveyors dust off old gear. Within a day, companies pivot to backups. Local time servers' manual workflows alternate routes. Engineers reconfigure networks to stop chasing a clock in the sky. The world adapts, just slower, more expensively, with more human labor and more guesswork. If satellites stay down, the consequences compound. Forecast errors ripple into agriculture, aviation. Supply chains buffer for uncertainty. Markets widen their spreads. Energy grids tighten margins to avoid mistimed switches. Civilization doesn't crash, but the friction is everywhere. That's the quiet truth. Satellites are mostly invisible to us. Silent, tireless, always above. Yet modern life leans on them in ways we hardly notice until they're gone. This is the Why Vault, where ordinary questions lead to extraordinary answers.